that you guys are writing songs that are connecting in a way to people that it's very intimate? Like how, going from this big stage with Bob Seger to being able to connect that way, what do you guys attribute to that?
I love this question. Thank you, man. You were so insightful. I do feel like we have grown in our own understanding of what it means to be Larkin Poe. Because when you first start a band, or you make that first record, again, it's such a personal thing. It feels very private. It feels like, you're wearing your heart on your sleeve,
Mm.
and
Oh
you want
yeah.
everyone to see you as this, this bastion of whatever perfect human thing that you can be in your lifetime. But
Mm.
as you go along, and as you become more comfortable with who you are and the story that you're telling, and you realize how much truth you're able to reflect in your songs, in your art, and in the way that you connect with fans, you realize that it's way more about being a conduit for people than it is about your own personal experience. And that may sound a little backwards, but the way that we've been able to connect with fans with touring and with social media in recent years, you realize that together we're able to share so much joy. So being able to zoom out and not take everything quite so personal, and realize, hey, like, if I can write a song that not only like ticks a box for me emotionally, but also feels like, there's 10 or 15 people in a crowd who can also connect and feel like it's their story as well. That is so much more powerful than writing some really specific and tortured personal experience, if a breakup, or, some, daddy issue that you may be carrying around, or whatever. Like, being able to widen that scope and
Mm.
think in terms of the group, of the community, and be willing to share, that's really been, I think, one of our greatest discoveries in like the last 5 years of being Larkin Poe, and having the opportunity to grow and change together. It's just been such a gift.
I can't tell you enough how much I resonate with everything you're saying. From the perfectionist syndrome that can
Mm,
really bog us down and get us to the point where you won't release anything, to the idea of zooming out, and it's not about you, it's not about your ego, it's not about your pride, it's not about your playing, it's about this community
mm,
building, and you want to provide them something really special and beautiful and magical. And it's really interesting that you're saying this, because I would say that probably in the last year or two, Sam and I got on that page a little bit more too. I mean, of course, we're very ambitious and wanted to like have this orchestra be the best thing ever. And, we want to
yeah.
level, and artistry is always at the top, and collaboration, and making sure our collaborators are like super happy. Like, collaborators leaving us going, oh my God, that was a great experience, is literally the only thing we'll accept. If they leave, like, you know what I mean? So, but you're right. When you zoom out and you see that you're doing this greater good, you're providing enrichment, you're providing inspiration, you're providing a connection on a human level that's really powerful. Then you start to see why it's so important to do what you do, and why it's so important that we're spreading love and more humanity and more connection and more culture throughout the
Mm.
world. And you